Hey, what's up, Gunslinger Nation? I'm back with the hottest takes on gaming, entertainment, and nerd culture. Today, we're diving into a complete catastrophe that is BioWare's collapse. And now, EA is feeling the heat too. From Dragon Age the Veilguard's epic flop to EA's $400 million revenue shortfall and 20% stock drop. Things are spiraling fast for a once legendary studio and its parent company. If you're ready for the unfiltered truth, let's get into it, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let's start with BioWare. This studio used to be a gold standard for RPGs, Mass Effect, Dragon Age Origins, you name it. Back then, they set the bar for storytelling, character depth, and player choice. But now, it's been one failure after another. Mass Effect Andromeda was a disaster. Anthem flopped harder than anyone thought possible, and Dragon Age the Veilguard has taken the studio to new lows. Its epic flop is hard to watch. It's so bad. Released in October 2024, the Veilguard was supposed to be BioWare's big comeback. EA projected it would sell around 10 million copies in its life cycle. Instead, it only engaged 1.5 million players in its first 3 months. And no, that doesn't mean it sold 1.5 million in sales. It includes free copies, EA Play subscriptions, and promo bundles. Actual sales? Probably far, far worse. This is a massive blow for BioWare and EA, and it's showing up in the numbers. EA's fallout is a $400 million disaster. The failure of Veilguard didn't just sink BioWare, it's dragging EA down with it. EA recently slashed their fiscal year revenue projections by $400 million. Combined with the flop of EA Sports FC 25, their stock tanked nearly 20%, wiping out billions in market value. For a company like EA, this is catastrophic. Here's the breakdown. EA initially forecasted $7.4 billion to $7.7 billion in revenue for fiscal 2025. Now they're down to $7 billion to $7.15 billion for the fiscal year. Dragon Age the Veilguard failed to meet even 50% of their player engagement targets. EA Sports FC 25 flopped after losing the FIFA license. With holiday sales falling way short, CEO Andrew Wilson claims they'll bounce back in 2026. But honestly, with BioWare on life support and fans losing trust, that's a tough sell. Investors aren't buying it either, and the stock is still free falling. Why is BioWare failing? So how did we get here? BioWare's decline didn't happen overnight. It's the result of bad leadership, creative mismanagement, and corporate interference. Let's break it down. Let's start with the leadership issues. Former director Kareem Bush leaned hard into identity politics, alienating fans, and prioritizing ideological themes over solid gameplay and storytelling. The Veilguard sacrificed the deep world building and character development and character design and process that made Dragon Age great for shallow narratives. And the game flopped. And Bush quietly left BioWare, claiming it was voluntary. Sure, we'll say we believe that. Not really. Then there's the talent drain. BioWare hasn't been the same studio that made Origins or the Mass Effect trilogy over the years. They've lost the talent that built their legacy, replacing them with teams that just don't have the same magic. I'm going to try to pronounce this lady's last name. Sylvia Fekete-Kuti. I know I screwed that up. I apologize. A key writer behind Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition has also left, adding to the studio's talent exodus. Then there is the corporate meddling. EA's obsession with safe bets and live service models has crippled BioWare's ability to innovate. Instead of focusing on what made their games legendary, they've been chasing trends, trying to lecture players. The result? Fans feel ignored and BioWare's reputation is in shambles. Then there's the fallout. The question remains, is this the end for BioWare? The failure of the Veilguard might be the final nail in the coffin for BioWare. Rumors are swirling that their Edmonton studio, the birthplace of Mass Effect and Dragon Age Origins, might shut down by February 2025. If that happens, it's not just the end of BioWare as we know it. It is the death of an era in gaming. EA, meanwhile, is at a crossroads. Investors are furious, fans are fed up, and the company is hemorrhaging goodwill. Smash JT's insider warned him about this months ago. EA's focus on identity politics and safe bets are alienating their core audience. Gamers don't want to be lectured. We want immersive worlds, gripping stories, and unforgettable characters. EA has abandoned what made them great, and now they're paying the price. But anyway, that's it for today, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. So what do you think about this entire ordeal with EA and BioWare? Is there any hope for EA and BioWare, or are we witnessing the collapse of a gaming giant? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. Until next time, keep gaming strong, and remember to keep your eyes sharp and your aim true. I'll see y'all next time.